this lesson we'll learn how to analyze graphs. We're going to graph 1/2 x plus 4. The fraction template is control divide. X plus 4. To keep the entry line, press the down arrow. Graph -x subtract 2. Press enter. The graphs intersect. To determine the point of intersection, press menu. Select Analyze Graph. Select Intersection. I will show you two methods to determine the point of intersection. Method 1. The calculator requires an upper bound and a lower bound. On the calculator, use the touchpad, which is like a mouse, to have the lower bound to be less than -4, as the point of intersection looks like about x is -4. Press the middle of the touchpad to set the lower bound. As I'm using the computer software, I will use the mouse to move to the lower bound to a point less than -4. On the calculator, use the touchpad to move the upper bound to be greater than -4 and press the center of the touchpad. As I'm using the computer software, I'll use the mouse to set the upper bound. The point of intersection is -4, 2. To undo, press Ctrl Escape. Method 2. Press Menu. Select Analyze Graph. Select Intersection. As it looks like x is -4, enter a number less than -4. -5. Press enter. Enter a number greater than -4. -3. And press enter. Insert a new graphs application. Select Add Graphs. We are going to graph x cubed over 4, subtract x squared, subtract x and add 4. Control divide for the fraction template. Press enter. There are many points of interest in this graph. There's a local maximum, a local minimum, zeros, etc. The equation is a text box. You may wish to move it or hide it. On the calculator, move the cursor to be over the equation. The cursor changes to a hand. Press the center of the touchpad for 2 seconds and the hand closes. Use your touchpad arrows to move the equation to another place on the screen. Press escape. As I'm using the computer software, I'll click on the equation and move it. Let's determine the zeros. Press Menu. Select Analyze Graph. Select 0. Move the cursor to the left of the first 0. Select it and move it to the right of the 0 and select it. So the 0 is -2, 0. Let's solve for the 0 that looks like x being 4. Press Menu. Select Analyze Graph. Select 0. Let's enter the lower and upper bounds. 3. Enter. 5. Enter. Let's determine a local maximum. Press Menu. Select Analyze Graph. Select Maximum. click below the maximum and past the maximum. You have decimals with your values. You may wish to change the settings. Press Menu. Select Settings. You will see the display digits is 3. You can modify this to suit your needs. Press Escape. A question could be determine the minimum value for the domain from x from 0 to 2.5. Press Menu. Select Analyze Graph. Select Minimum. Zero. Enter. 2.5. And enter. And the minimum value for the domain is shown on the screen. Be sure to check out more of the videos in this series. Thank you for watching.